Because remember when they went to the UV82s, I went, now that I can see, it's $35 radio. You can do everything with it.
Mm-hmm.
I put the FRSs back in. I didn't put the GMRS frequencies in because nobody's running GMRS around here.
No.
Now, if you want to have reach on your ham in your Jeep thing, then GMRS would make sense. Spend $10 to get the license or whatever it is, and put it in your Jeep. You know, then it would make if you're in a Jeep. CB works just fine for that. It doesn't have the range. It's not UHF. It's,
Yeah.
You know, but
It's running power.
then
you're legal.
It's not legal, but you can run 50 watts of GMRS.
Yeah, you can.
And that's UHF, which should be pretty resistant to things. Yeah, they tore this up yesterday. They had 20 all shut down while they were doing whatever they did over here.
I know.
It was a
I thought they were ripping out. They're gonna rip out the whole damn road. That's what they were saying. That's what Art was saying last week.
They haven't got that far yet. They're fixing. I figure that's a drainage thing they fixed probably.
Probably. It's just probably rip the contract on the rip out the road thing.
Well, it's patched for now. So. And it's finally starting to heal from where I nailed it with the saw.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty grumpy right there on the hill.
Yeah, the cat got me today. We took her to the vet, and I didn't even realize she had scratched me.
She didn't, but I had the gloves on.
I didn't know till like late at night, like 8 o'clock at night. I was like going, "Why is it scratched?" I'm like, I didn't feel it all day. All of a sudden, it's like, "Oh, yeah, what the?"
My
She got me and I didn't even realize it.
My back was screaming yesterday, so it's like.
Mine hasn't been too bad. I sit on that heating pad for
when I was
hours,
working on the floor there. Yeah. So they switched another one over there too.
Yeah.
Another section they dug up over there.
Yeah. I sit with that heating pad for hours, and just adjust it when it gets too hot. So I just move it up and down my back, which sure helps.
Yep. Jesus. The traffic.
Friday. I suppose if people aren't going vacation next week, they're going vacation this week. Probably be a lot less people this week than there will be next week.
Doing something.
Well, just with all the people going on vacation. All the people going on vacation next week. I'm sure some people are going on vacation this week if they can't go next week. Because they'll turn that into a 3-day weekend.
Oh, yeah,
July 4th is on Friday.
Fourth day weekend.
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to have the county meeting on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Who wants to come in on the 3rd? Nobody raised their hand. I guess we'll cancel that. Okay, good.
Yeah,
so then you're taking the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th off or something like that.
We will hopefully be able to get our spot and watch fireworks.
We'll see.
That's the hope. To look for other places to find information because all the normal places I found information before were all on Facebook, and I don't have Facebook anymore. It's so sad. Actually, you know, it's actually probably better because it's like I used to spend so much damn time on Facebook, and I don't. But finding those things about those the only places you can find information on stuff does kind of hit a bit.
Well, that's part of the problem with it too.
Yeah. It's like they say, well, that's a funny thing when businesses say, "Oh yeah, go to our Facebook page because we don't even have a website anymore."
Yeah.
Everything's on Facebook. Like
sounds like failure to me.
Well, you know, say people don't have Facebook, how are they going to react to your business stuff? You know, like Mom doesn't even have Facebook. That's my choice, though.
only reason I go to
diesel
Facebook
went
is
up.
see what Sarah has to say, and I
Yeah.
don't even do that hardly ever. And they're like, don't you want to be part of this group, that group, this other group? No.
Oh yeah, I hate that stuff. Oh, diesel went up a lot. 345, jeez.
Victor Mobile and 7IB. Good morning.
Which is early for Joe.
0AJW repeater. W0OVX heading up to the N7I to Victor.
Working on the power lines there? No. Working on a sign. I suspect they don't have the road ready yet either.
Yeah, probably not. Just have to go to the light and turn. Yeah.
I suspect.
Well, if the construction signs on, so you're probably not.
I suppose they'll leave it that way for the weekend.
Oh, probably. I'd say yes. much next week because let's go.
Well, then they'll be worried about the Ham Fest, which I'm not worried about because we're not going to be here. I don't see Milo's right over Talk to him about. I know the scripture. Hey, Arch.
There's some.
Apparently the door is not closed.
Never mind.
No, must be mine then. It was mine.
Oh, okay.
Is that Bob walking
Yeah,
behind
he was
you?
walking behind us. Yeah, he's walking over there. Yeah.
Is he out
Oh,
of...
he's putting the signs up. I think. Or no, I don't know what he's doing.
Am I going to run
His
over
door's
Bob?
right there. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there's a car coming. I don't know. Oh, I think he parked over there.
Yeah, well, the parking... Well, he had a
Parking
trailer
sucks.
too. That's why he parked over there. He had a trailer.
That's one of the things.
Yep. So I got to go home and tell Dean that I'll do the funeral tomorrow. So. I already told Art I got a funeral tomorrow. So.
It definitely looks like we might have some weather tonight.
Yeah, well, it won't be the first time. I can't go this way because of the construction.
Could.
Probably could. They wouldn't be too impressed.
I don't like it.
That's
You
okay.
just go back that way and
Well,
back
we
off to the road.
they're trying to redo part of this hotel. Look at that.
Why?
Because that outer thing was falling rotten off.
Yeah.
They peeled it.
A lot of it's rotten.
All the way around,
Yeah.
including the doors and everything.
Yeah.
They're putting money into it, though. That's surprising.
Well, maybe. That's yet to be determined reality-wise. I'll be up for a little while with you guys, but not forever. Obviously.
Well, no, I didn't figure you would, but that's okay. That one's gutted out.
Oh,
Needs to go away somewhere.
Burn at that point.
It's time to have it.
Might have already been burned, probably no.
Not yet, but it needs to go somewhere.
Yeah.
No turkeys today, no feeder today. That might be why. There's what we need to replace our current one.
Yes, please. Hey, don't we have a bunch of money? We have a bunch of money?
Yeah, it's a regular hitch too. It's not.
Yeah.
We saw you, sure. Ain't got an eye on things.
No, I'm doing paperwork probably.
Or studying for class. Or something like
Probably doing paperwork. Probably eating and doing paperwork.
that. Yeah, lunch break.
Oh, it's supervisor. Oh, of course.
Lunch break where you can keep an eye on things. And they may have people rushing up and down that hill too. So.
Maybe, but I highly doubt that.
You know, somebody might decide they want to take their Jeep up the side of the hill or something.
Well, they want to go back up that one. Sure, go ahead. Go up the road, not the hill. I think if we were going up the hill, you'd see it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think there'd be plenty of marks.
yes. My troops did that with a peacekeeper over top of one of the nuclear igloos. I did not find that funny. Well, it's good to see you can do it, number one. Now, how are you going to cover up what you just did?
No.
Well, yeah. Don't be behind over top of the igloos. No. I'm sure it might have set a sensor off. No, it didn't. Well, okay, good.
Faulty sensors.
No, he just didn't tip it right. I don't know. For some reason, he didn't trip anything. I'm not going to you know, this is not something we could just go out there with a rake and make happy, you know. You don't do stuff like this, you know. No.
sounds like from the weather services, there's a front coming out of Montana that's going to hit
whatever it was.
a moist area in the west, and start having storms fire up later in the afternoon. And then there will be severe storms with large hail and possible tornadoes, but they're saying later in the evening possible bow echoing happening.
We'll see.
Now whether that happens here or east of here, usually it happens east of mine. Usually when the bow echoes start, you never know.
No, we've been there before.
But the Dominator, the armored vehicle, the armored tornado interceptor vehicles in Grand Forks.
Okay.
It says, I sent Mom a thing on there. It says, he says, I don't think the tornado threat's going to be quite as bad as the 23rd was, but we're still up here. I just read another thing. They said they got the Doppler on wheels in Jamestown. I'm like, that's not necessarily encouraging.
It's a hint.
It's a hint they expect stuff.
Well, you preposition and see what happens.
Well, they were here on the 23rd.
Yeah.
When the big tornado threat happened.
You were pretty right on that.
Oh yeah. So they have basically like a phased array on the back of the truck.
Yeah. Well, it's phased array now. It's not.
They have two other trucks are phased arrays. The ones they had in North Dakota on the 23rd were phased array ones.
Wow. I guess I've never seen a phased array in mobile.
And then they have the two that are the older Doppler, but they've been upgraded, of course.
Phased array, though, boy, that's pretty swank. That would be what you really want.
Well, if they ever get the money to upgrade our weather service radars ever, then they'll put phased array in. But the way things are going now, it doesn't look like that'll be put in until maybe 2040 at the earliest.
Yeah, but we got it something.
It's old. It's very old.
It's not unusual.
It's
government property.
The basic radar itself is still from 1988.
Yeah.
They haven't done any real significant upgrades. They've done upgrades, but they've adjusted their software algorithms to detect more stuff.
Yeah, different
angles.
Yeah.
They tilt it and it's faster, but the core radar itself is still from 88. The core basic technology of the radar is still 1988, which was a major leap from what they had before. Because that the previous one that they had to have been, it was issued in 1974, which is way better than they had before that.
Money.
Yeah. And 73 outbreak was the one that determined they needed much better radar. Super outbreak. Before that, they were still relying on the radar from the 50s.
The air quality was good this morning. So.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like 30 something.
There you go. There's a 1-ton dually or something like that.
BX and 7IV round Bob. This is A0AJ. Repeater.
7IV, this is W0BX.
Get some lunch or something. I'll watch you eat.
Heading over to pick up the porta potty right now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you had to do that. Well,
Ooh, shit.
on this afternoon, Bob.
I don't think they even looked.
I don't think they did either.
See you later on then, Bob. I don't know if how long it's going to take you to do that, but I think by the time you get with that, the boys will be back with the other trailers.
You won't need me for a little while, so I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat after I drop off the porta potty.
Well, give me a call on the phone when you're at that point. Maybe I'll come meet you, so you don't have to just eat by yourself. Get something to eat, you know, while you're carrying the porta potty, or are you going to come back here and drop it off first?
Drop it off. The only good thing about that porta potty is that it sure keeps people from tailgating me.
Yeah, it does.
Feature. That's a definite feature. Well, yeah, when...
You want a monster?
Yeah.
Two superstars and a monster. Two superstars and a monster burger? That's correct. No. Thank you. The price has gone up on it.
Damn, it's expensive.
See what I'm saying? Price has
Oh
gone
yeah,
up.
$10 for a monster.
Yes. Yep. Used to be a $4 burger.
Yeah, I know.
That's been.
Well, it's because they have to pay these people, you know, $17 an hour or something.
I don't know what they pay him, Jeff, but.
Well, they ain't paying a minimum wage. I guarantee
No.
you that.
But I don't know what they're paying.
Probably 15, because almost every place is paying at least 15.
I don't know what they are.
I think McDonald's is paying like 18.
I don't know, Jeff.
Wow.
I don't know. Something I cannot control.
That's almost expensive as good pizza.
That's the whole problem now.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, it's $50.
Really expensive, yeah.
And then if you get $50 for drinks and $50 for that, that's $100.
Yeah.
That starts pretty quickly.
Cheaper to go to the store and get a pizza.
Which is not as good for us and not as good
it's
of a
not,
pizza,
but it's cheaper.
I know.
Thank God soup's still cheap.
Just telling you.
It's not good for us either, but
Just
not good for me at least. But
I should have got two regular burgers of what I should have got. But I figured we're not eating all day, so Mom and I should have had the smaller burger. That would have kept the price down.
well, now we know.
Well, it's a refresher. Figure we don't know what time we're getting done exactly, so.
No. When the lightning starts clashing.
Well, yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna be out there that long.
You know, hard hats out and go out there with the hammers.
The more is looking for the gopher holes you don't step into.
Well, that's part of what we'll be doing, I guess.
some of it. And
Hello, 30, 28. Do you have a seat? Have a seat?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we got a trip to, maybe a trip to Kebron, and maybe a trip to Grand Forks, and maybe a trip to Mandan. Crazy.
yeah.
I figured that'd probably be the last long trip we put the pickup on.
Yeah.
Getting the windows.
Yeah, all next week's supposed to be like 86 every day.
Yeah, I know. But I don't have to work the fair, so it's
Yeah.
okay with me. Yeah, we should have had 2 regular reminder. Crazy.
There you go.
Thank you.